Live from our studios on Karaba Avenue, this is the QTV Nightly News and I am Jul Denjai. Thank you for joining us. Here are the main news headlines. President Adama Barrow presided over the official opening of the 2025 legal year in Banjul on Sunday. In a significant development, the Gambia Police Force has made multiple arrests in connection with recent armed robberies in El Hela, in shop in Banjul and Access Bank in Bursube. As the Gambia approaches its 60th independence anniversary, we present part 2 of the citizens' reflections on the significance of this milestone in the nation's journey since gaining independence from British colonial rule in 1965. Now, the Gambia Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, GCCPC, held one day's capacity building training for journalists on competition and consumer protection laws in the Gambia. Modu Lamin Baji, CEO and founder of Front Star Driving School, says his company's primary goal for 2025 is to train more Gambian drivers and so significantly reduce road accidents. These and other stories coming ahead. Do stay with us. Thank you very much for staying with us. If you're just tuning in, this is the QTV Nightly News. Now, President Adama Barrow presided over the official opening of the 2025 legal year in Banjul on Sunday. The ceremony brought together top government officials, legal practitioners and stakeholders to discuss judicial reforms, access to justice and the rule of law. Aliou Cisse reports.
It was a momentous occasion at the High Court complex in Banjul as President Barrow led the opening of the 2025 legal year, an event which started in 1982 and which sets the tune for the judiciary's work for the year. Addressing legal professionals and dignitaries, President Barrow reaffirmed his government's commitment to strengthening the judiciary and ensuring fair and efficient justice for all Gambians.
My government will remain resolute in its mission to promote and uphold good governance, the rule of law and democracy. By maintaining a clear separation of powers, we have significantly improved the independence of the judiciary, thereby restoring public confidence in our legal institutions.
Hassan B. Jallow, the Chief Justice of the Gambia, and Justice Minister Dauda A. Jallow, respectively, outlined key judicial priorities, including reducing case backlogs, improving court infrastructure, and enhancing capacity of the judiciary personnel.
We started the 2024 legal year with a total of 6,317 cases as at the 1st of January 2024. And this was a carryover from 2023. In the course of 2024, a total of 6,678 new cases were filed. New cases in addition to the carryover. Of the new cases filed, 4,849 were civil cases, and 1,826 were criminal cases of various kinds. This total of 6,678 represented an increase of 25% over those cases registered in 2023.
The past year has been one of both significant progress and formidable challenges for the Attorney General's chambers and the Ministry of Justice. Despite these challenges, we have remained steadfast in our mission to uphold the rule of law, promote good governance, and protect the fundamental rights of all citizens. Our achievements are a testament to the dedication and resilience of the hardworking professionals and support staff within the ministry.
Nene MC Cham, the president of the Gambia Bar Association, says an independent judiciary is integral to promoting good governance and the rule of law.
The Gambia Bar Association, through its members, continues to provide legal representation to those whose rights are infringed, challenge provisions of the law we consider unjust, and suggest necessary reforms. Our members must be able to represent their clients including those with grievances against the government without getting labeled as being against the government.
Gambians will be watching to see how these commitments translate into action to ensure a more efficient justice administration system. Reporting for QTV News, I am Aliou Cisse.
Congratulations to them. Now, in a significant development, the Gambia Police Force has made multiple arrests in connection with recent armed robberies at El Hela shop in Banjul and Access Bank in Bijilo, or Bursubi rather. The arrests come after an intensive investigation which has led to the recovery of weapons, money and other stolen items. Jennifer Sonko was following the police public update, and this is her report.
This operation marks a crucial step in enhancing public safety and combating crime in the Gambia. Suspects have been arrested in both El Hela shop and Access Bank cases, and they are currently assisting the police with their investigations. According to a Gambia Police Force press release on Facebook, the robbery victim, Mohammed Sidi Haidara of the El Hela shop in Banjul, reported that he had traveled to Banjul with $1,245,000 and 1,650,000 CFA to purchase goods. Upon arrival, he noticed an ash-colored BMW car with no number plates parked outside the shop. Moments after entering the shop, two armed robbers stormed the premises, held him at gunpoint and forcefully took the cash before fleeing the scene. Mamadou Musa Siso, the PRO of the Gambia Police Force, elaborates.
They were both arrested with a huge amount of money in CFA and in Dalasi. And the weapon that was also used allegedly in the operation has also been recovered as it with the police as we speak. The weapon would actually be taken into ballistic examination where it will be determined what types of weapon they are, lethal or non-lethal, and other specifications.
Also, 2 weeks ago, an armed robbery occurred at Trust Bank Banjul branch in Bijilo, where 3 armed men entered the bank and fled with over $1 million. According to the police PRO, authorities in Guinea-Bissau have arrested Ansu Jaju, a Gambian national, in connection with the robbery case.
The authorities in Guinea-Bissau and the Gambia Police Force have communicated and handed over Ansu Jaju to the Gambia Police Force. As we speak, Ansu is in the Gambia, and investigation will go into the matter to be able to apprehend other accomplices as far as that investigation is concerned. But it's also important that the Gambia Police Force to determine whether these people are involved in the previous armed robberies. This is going to be a very important information for the Gambia Police.
Following the announcement of the arrest of the suspects on the Gambia Police Force's Facebook page, Gambians have flooded the platform with messages of appreciation for the force's swift response to the various cases.
I want to take this opportunity to commend the officers of the Gambia Police Force for the swift action over the weekend to apprehend these suspects, but also to the public for their cooperation. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the Gambia Police Force to send a strong warning to anyone who has intention, who has planned such a heinous activity of armed robbery, of any kind of crime, that you will find the Gambia Police Force more than ready to resist.
The Gambia Police Force has also confirmed the recovery of firearms and other incriminating evidence, which further strengthens the case against the arrested individuals. This evidence is expected to assist investigators in determining whether the suspects are linked to other armed robberies that have occurred across the country. Reporting for QTV News, I am Jennifer Sonko.
Now, as the Gambia approaches its 60th independence anniversary, here is part 2 of Lolly M. Kamara's story on citizens' reflections about the significance of this milestone in the nation's journey since gaining independence from British colonial rule in 1965.
On February 18, 1965, the Gambia gained independence from over 300 years of British colonial rule, marking the birth of a sovereign nation. As the 60th anniversary approaches, Gambians feel a deep sense of pride and anticipation, reflecting on the country's progress over the past 6 decades. Antifat Sose, Ansumana Jame, Muhammad Silla, and Jaga Cham all expressed optimism for the future.
Our children used to be so happy, and we, as parents, were equally excited. We will cook for them and take them to the Independence Stadium to celebrate. But now, it feels like we have lost that energy, especially us mothers. I am always here at my sub. We need to bring back those glorious days. We must be strong and work together with the teachers to prepare our children for the celebrations. In the past, we will wake up at 5 a.m. to get our kids ready for the march.
2 months, janabe sila. Prepare in Penola.
Back in the day, about 2 months before independence, people would start preparing for the celebrations. Students would get special uniforms, socks and shoes for the occasion. But now, if you hadn't come here for this interview, I wouldn't even have known that Independence Day is approaching. I really hope the government brings back those old traditions. The way we used to celebrate should be revived so that citizens are more aware and encouraged to take part.
All the
independence celebrations we've witnessed were done in grand style, and we pray that this year's celebration will also be peaceful. It should not only be about the festive atmosphere, but should also focus on meaningful activities that can add value to our lives. During independence celebrations, tailors used to earn a living by getting contracts to make clothes with the Gambian flags and other patriotic symbols. But that no longer happens. Now, independence comes and goes, and many people aren't even aware of it. It's important for children to understand the significance of these celebrations, so we continue to pray for the country.
Thamsin Jai, a driver at the Backwater taxi garage, recalls how business used to thrive during the Second Republic's Independence Day celebrations, as he would transport many people to the grounds. However, he notes that this is no longer the case today. Over the years, the Gambia has made significant progress in sectors like education, healthcare, infrastructure, and human rights. The establishment of democratic institutions, especially after the end of Yahya Jammeh's 22-year regime in 2017, stands out as a defining moment in the nation's history. The peaceful transition of power marked a new era in the Gambia's democratic journey, earning global recognition for the country's resilience and commitment to free and fair elections. As Gambians reflect on the 60th anniversary, they acknowledge that the nation's continued progress is fueled by the resilience and unity of its people. For QTV News, Lolly M. Kamara.
That story by Lolly M. Kamara will take us for a commercial break. When we return, we have more local stories for you. Do stay with us.
fii mooy fan fii mooy Inessa di place bi nga xam ne moom la ñëpp taam place bii bépp xeetu ataaya bu baax rek bu dugg see ci dëkk bi xamal ne fii rek la am bara wërga bii neex na lool saf na ba pare tamit nag am gu bu neex boo ko naanee rek da ngay kontaan ci saa añ ba suur ba gëreesal li nga lekk jëndal bara ataaya bii ndax moom la ñëpp taam gis nga sama client bii ataaya bu neex bu ne moom laa koy njëkk a jox ndax moom kat ataaya bu neex rek lay wër bara wërga bii mooy warga bi gën te moo gën a saf kon nag ràññee leen ko bu baax kon daw leen gaaw ca Banjul foofu ca Inessa di place bi nga xam ni foofu rek nga ko mën a amee wholesale wala retail mu ngi foofu ci boori court house bi foofu ca Banjul wala nga daw ci bépp marché bépp supermarket bépp boutique fépp foo dugg rek di nga mën a am baara warga bii nga xam ne moom la ñëpp di wër tey baara warga moo dàkk ci warga yi man maa ngi ci moom ndax su ma maree ataaya moom rek lay naan.
Supersonics Islamic Insurance, the Gambia's first digital insurance provider, brings innovation, convenience, and Sharia compliance to your doorstep. We offer a wide range of general insurance services, ensuring peace of mind and protection for what matters most. Whether at home, on the go, or in business, experience the difference with Supersonics Islamic Insurance Company Limited. Contact us today, +220-5132-319. 5132-318 or 5132-315. Email us info@supersonicsinsurance.com or on our website www.supersonicsinsurance.com or visit us at Bega Plaza 56 Liberation Avenue, Banjul.
Welcome back, and this is QTV News. Now to the rest of our stories. The Gambia Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, GCCPC, held one day's capacity building training for journalists across various media houses on competition and consumer protection laws in the Gambia. Momodu Gajaga attended, and this is his report. We apologize for that. We will bring that story in our subsequent news bulletin. Now, moving on, Modu Lamin Baji, CEO and founder of Front Star Driving School, says his company's primary goal for 2025 is to train more Gambian drivers and so significantly reduce road accidents. He made these remarks during the school's first driving test exercise of the year at Bakau Beach on Saturday. Let's have more details of that in this report by Alusise.
Front Star Driving School, one of the leading driving schools in the country, is holding its first driving test exercise here at the Bakau Beach for 2025. I mean, with over 70 learners participating in this very important exercise. This is a significant moment for these new learners as they get closer to securing their licence. And I'm here with Modlamin Baji, who is the CEO and founder of Front Star Driving School. Mr. Baji, thank you so much for speaking to us. I mean, how will you describe, 2024 for Front Star Company?
Thank you very much, Alu. 2024 was a big success for us, where we have successfully conducted 8 testing. Then to us, it's a big success because we have reduced drastically the rate of accident. Today we are in 2025 conducting our first testing, and the theme for this year is no to accident. For this year, the reason why we are today is to test the ability of the students. We've trained whether those students are qualified to be given licensing or also to apply on the road. That is the main reason why we are here today.
I've seen over the years, the number of people coming to Driving Star continue to increase. What's the reason?
The standard. We right now, Front Star have moved to UN standard at this moment. The only driving school that has the ability to test their students after their training, that is Front Star Housing. And the entire country has attested to that, that if you want to have a good knowledge in driving, the best place to be is Front Star Housing, because we are giving the best and also the standard as well. Yes.
Thank you so much. That's Modlamin Baji, who is the CEO and founder of Front Star Company. Like I said, not only providing professional training for aspiring drivers, but they're also providing qualified domestic workers for institutions and homes. And like I said, we'll try to speak to one of the new learners.
My name is Michelle Nima Job Mendy, and I've seen that driving is a necessity. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity. Because I have cars at home, but I cannot drive, and my children are now moving out of the house. So getting from one point to another is becoming difficult for me. So that's why I said, let me come and also learn how to drive so that I'll be able to transport myself.
Thank you so much, Auntie, for your time. We have another student here who is not, whose face you might find very familiar, especially on QTV, Bintaba. How did you find the experience?
I'll say this is one of the best experience so far. The instructors are very friendly, and they usually call to ask when you are absent, why you are not in class.
We now have Mr. Jallo, who is the testing officer.
I'm so impressed what I have seen the students are displaying on the ground.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jallo, for your time. Well, like I said, they intend to organize more as many Gambians continue to, have the trust in coming to Front Star Driving School to acquire the required knowledge to be professional drivers on our road. And like I said, they have offices across the country, but you can still reach them on their toll-free number on 1218. Reporting for QTV News from the Bakau Cape Point Beach, I am Aliou Cisse.
Now, on Saturday, the Gambia Armed Forces Training School, in collaboration with the China medical team, held a free medical clinic at the Fajara Barracks to offer health services to the community in collaborative effort to enhance public health. Mam Nabuka attended the event, and this is her report.
This event facilitated by the 22nd batch of the Chinese medical team who have been in the Gambia since July 2024, attracted a significant number of officers and residents from the surrounding areas eager to make use of the comprehensive health services on offer. Medical professionals from the China medical team alongside Gambia Armed Forces personnel provided a range of services including ultrasound examinations, electrocardiograms, diabetes screenings, and assessments for various bone-related issues and other diseases. Participants were received by a team of 9 dedicated healthcare workers comprising members from various departments covering neurology, general surgery, gynecology, pediatric surgery, orthopedics, traditional Chinese medicine, critical care medicine, anesthesia, and ultrasound, each bringing a wealth of expertise and ensuring a smooth and efficient process after which the appropriate drugs are given to patients for free. The clinic was designed to cater to individuals of all ages, with a particular focus on addressing common health concerns prevalent in the community. Here is Captain Abdoulaye Seka, the acting commandant of the Gambia Armed Forces Training School.
This noble initiative is a testament to the deep and enduring relationship between our two nations, and it reflects the shared values of cooperation, compassion, and service to humanity. Health is a fundamental pillar of human security, and the provision of quality medical care is essential to the well-being of our soldiers, because a healthy force is an effective force.
Health professionals eagerly engaged with the community members, providing valuable information on disease prevention, healthy lifestyle choices, and the importance of regular health checkups. This aspect of the clinic aimed to empower individuals with knowledge that could lead to better health outcomes in the long run. The free clinic is only for a day at the Fajara barracks, after which the medical team will move to other battalions. These are Major Dr. Buba Jaju, representative of the Director of Medical Services at the Gambia Armed Forces, and Sai Guyang, the captain of the 22nd China Medical Team.
Usually to have a consultation with a specialist is a challenge. We don't have that many specialists, and then if one has to pay to see a consultant, if it is in the private, a lot of the time you may pay nothing less than 1,000 just to see the doctor. That does not include the medications, the investigations you have to do. So if you have somebody who is coming for free, I think it's a great opportunity.
Last year, we went to immigration as well as Children's Village for free health service. If other place needs, we also glad to provide. Just what we want to do is aim to improve the health service in the Gambia for more people.
The collaboration between the Gambia Armed Forces and the Chinese medical team, courtesy of the Chinese Embassy, underscores the significance of international partnerships in addressing public health challenges. By pooling resources and expertise, both entities reaffirmed a shared commitment to improving the well-being of the Gambian population. Mam Nabuka, reporting for QTV News.
That report there by Mam Nabuka brings us to the end of this news bulletin, but before we go, here is a recap of the headlines. President Adama Barrow presided over the official opening of the 2025 legal year in Banjul on Sunday. In a significant development, the Gambia Police Force has made multiple arrests in connection with recent armed robberies at El Hela shop in Banjul and Access Bank in Bursube. As the Gambia approaches its 60th independence anniversary, we presented part 2 of the Citizens' Reflections on the significance of this milestone in the nation's journey since gaining independence from British colonial rule in 1965. And the Gambia Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, GCCPC, held one day's capacity building training for journalists on competition and consumer protection laws in the Gambia. Modu Lamin Baji, CEO and founder of Front Star Driving School, says his company's primary goal for 2025 is to train more Gambian drivers and so significantly reduce road accidents. That is all we have for you in this edition of the Bulletin. Do join us again at 10 p.m. for another news bulletin. Thank you for watching.